Dear hackathon participants, dear jury members, dear partners and cooperators, and hello to everyone watching on YouTube. Today is the day that we have been waiting for since we began our hackathon journey. It is time to announce the winners of In Code We Trust, Responsible Innovation for a Flourishing Society. My name is Markus Faltermeier, and I work for the Stiftung Bayerisches Amerika-Haus, Bavarian Center for Transatlantic Relations here in Munich. It is my honor to guide you through this award ceremony tonight. Before we jump right into the ceremony, let me quickly say a thing or two about my home institution and why we wanted to organize the hackathon in the first place. As maybe some of you know, the history of the America House goes way back to the late 40s, when the US Americans decided to build up West Germany as a democratic bulwark against both right-wing as well as left-wing extremism. Economically, the Marshall Plan played a pivotal role in that task, but socially and culturally, the Amerika-Häuser were central to the re-education and democratization efforts of the US Americans. However, after the end of the Cold War, the Americans shut down these efforts, and only a couple of Amerika-Häuser were continued in different forms. My institution is now backed by the Bavarian state government, but it is still committed to strengthening the transatlantic partnership and solidifying democratic societies in many various contexts, from more traditional programs such as lectures and concerts to innovative approaches that target the ramifications of technology and digitalization on society, such as our hackathon. In our hackathon, called In Code We Trust, Responsible Innovation for a Flourishing Society, we challenged young people in Bavaria to tackle those social issues that the participants identified as the most pressing ones through software solutions. We were particularly looking for solutions in the field of environment, health, cybersecurity, and fighting disinformation. Before we jump right into the award ceremony with statements from our jury members, let me quickly summarize the hackathon numbers. We had over 114,000 clicks on the hackathon webpage, 138 participants, and 15 projects that were reviewed by the jury. It is at this moment that I'd like to thank and mention all of our partners that made this possible. First and foremost, of course, the US General Consulate in Munich and the US Embassy in Berlin. Furthermore, the German Federal Foreign Office, Texas Instruments, Siemens, Intel Ignite, Bayern Innovativ, the Redi School, MIUC Summit, Unternehmertum, and the University of the Bundeswehr. Thank you all for making this possible, and thanks for the wonderful cooperation. And now it is time to hear it from the jury members. I'm extremely proud that we have such a high-profile jury for our hackathon. Let me start with my boss, Dr. Maike Zwingenberger, Executive Director of the Stiftung Bayerisches Amerika-Haus. What are your thoughts on the competition, Maike?
Thanks, Markus. First of all, congratulations to all participants for your inspiring ideas. Congratulations to you, Markus, for organizing such a valuable project, and congratulations to all the partners who were involved in the program. Responsible entrepreneurship is a key value for all societies in the future. So it's exciting to see so many young people working on digital tools for a better society. It's inspiring to realize how much entrepreneurial spirit has been involved in creating the apps we have evaluated. America House Munich, or the Bavarian American Center, is always looking for creative projects on stabilizing a good and healthy environment for everybody, and with that to strengthen democracy and democratic values and the common good. Also, we want especially young people to realize the chances for bettering society that lie in our digital surrounding today, and to become part of the community working on these concerns. All projects were based on great ideas, from monitoring patients with angina pectoris and COVID patient monitoring to a program that keeps you in better shape and healthier in front of your screen, good for everybody, a crowd management app, and a feminist action board. Fighting disinformation and improving environmental contexts is always on our agenda. But with this hackathon, what I found really interesting and liked a lot is how many projects were very timely and focused on global health issues. Many came up with very practical solutions that could be applied anywhere in the world today. And whoever gets the prize, everybody wins with these new appliances. So way to go to all participants, and we look forward to great things. Thanks.
Thank you, Maike. Next up is our jury member, Andreas Schweiger. He's Executive Director of Texas Instruments, and I'm really honored that he's here with us today. And please, Andreas, what are your impressions of the hackathon?
Sure, thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Andreas Schweiger. I'm Vice President of Texas Instruments and the Managing Director for the company in Germany. I've been with TI for over 20 years, and I'm a passionate ambassador for a healthy and strong transatlantic relationship. And as such, I'm engaged with the American Chamber of Commerce in Germany in their executive committee. I'm excited. We recently had many opportunities to engage with the US Embassy and Consulate as part of the Transatlantic Innovation Week. And it's even more exciting. We are now partnering jointly with America House for this hackathon. So thank you for having me in the jury. It's an honor for me. At TI, we design, manufacture, and sell semiconductors, analog and embedded processes. Our chips help 100,000 customers across the globe create differentiated applications in their markets. Semiconductors play an integral part in the digital evolution of our world. For decades, our company has operated with a passion to create a better world by making electronics more affordable through semiconductors. TI were pioneers in the transition of the world from vacuum tubes to transistors, and then to integrated circuits. This means we have always been very passionate about innovation and engineering progress, and both of them are truly part of our DNA. We therefore embrace opportunities to support events like this hackathon, as these platforms are bringing together bright minds like you all, who have one crucial thing in common: the passion to solve challenges of our society with technological innovation, be it software or hardware related. I want to thank you to everybody who participated in this hackathon. We had so many innovative entries that identifying winners was surely a tough decision. Now I wish everyone an entertaining award ceremony and send congratulations to the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Schweiger. And as probably all of you know, Texas Instruments is located in Freising. And so it is my honor to introduce a member of our jury who's actually a politician, and he's the mayor of Freising. And thank you very much that you took the time to help us out as a jury member in this hackathon. And I heard that you are an avid supporter of everything related to digitalization. So I'm excited to hear from you, Tobias Eschenbacher. What were your impressions on the hackathon?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Faltermeyer. Yeah, dear participants of the hackathon, my name is Tobias Eschenbacher. I am the mayor of Freising, and I would like to thank you very much for your participation. With your ideas, you contribute in your own way to working on solutions to alleviate problems in our world. In Freising, we have an international science location with the TUM School of Life Science, for example, and with companies such as Texas Instruments, we have a global player which produce the necessary hardware, I think. We pride ourselves on the fact that here on site answers are given to questions that concern the world. That's why I am particularly happy that I was allowed to take part in this hackathon in the jury and see such earth-shattering answers in your projects. So thank you all for your participation. I wish you every success in further implementing your creative potential, and so stay tuned and make the world a little better.
Well, this is something that we all should strive for, make the world a little better. So thank you for the kind words, Tobias Eschenbacher. And again, thank you for being part of this. I know that you have a busy schedule, as actually all of our jury members have. And what happens if you invite people who have a very busy schedule to do a talk or to be part of a ceremony? Then one or two members might not be available for the evening. And this is actually the case with our next jury member, but he actually sent us a video, some greetings, where he tells us why he thought the hackathon is important. And his name is Alois Eder. He works for Intel Ignite. He's the Chief Technical Officer there. And let's hear it from Alois Eder, what he has to say on the hackathon.
Hello and nice greetings from Intel. My name is Alois Eder. I'm CTO for Intel Europe and also part of the Intel Ignite Startup Growth Program. You know that Intel is a strong supporter of the startup ecosystem as a global company, also working closely with the startup ecosystem in Germany and also in Europe. I'm really happy to be part of the jury, and I have seen great contributions from your side, great ideas. I really liked it, and I in particular liked the contributions that were in the healthcare area, because it directly shows how latest technology can help to improve our lives significantly. So with this, thank you America House for organizing this great hackathon. It was really great to contribute. It was very well organized. Thank you very much for this. Congratulations to the winners, and for all others, keep up this great spirit. Bye-bye.
So thank you to Alois Eder for his statement. I just checked my watch on my cell phone and I realized that we are a little bit faster than I anticipated in the first place, but I'm assuming that this is actually not a bad thing, because that means it is great weather outside here in Munich, and I hope it's great weather wherever you are as well, and that means that we can all go to a beer garden later on if we want to. I think if we are a little bit quicker than planned, that's no problem at all. So next up is our jury member from Siemens, Mr. Lukas Weiss. He's the IT team lead at Siemens. And it's my pleasure having you here, and I'm looking forward to your statement on your jury membership.
All right. Hi together. So yeah, first, thank you in the direction of all the participants, because it's already awesome that you are there and you are part of that contest. And I think because of that, you are already a winner, you know, because you are actively thinking about our environment and our issues. So I think you've done already everything right here. From my side, so as we already heard, my name is Lukas Weiss. I'm within the Siemens IT in their own applications. And I'm heading there some teams, where we are operating Siemens' own IT and IT applications at the end of the day. What is, more and more important factor in our company, because as you maybe also had heard from the news from our CEO Roland Busch, so digitalization is our main focus for the future. And that's not just with Siemens, that's with the whole industry. We are all going in that direction, and digitalization is our key enabler at that point. And with your projects out there, I think you do already everything right, because you're stepping in that right direction. And where I was especially impressed is that all your projects were really, really focused on now present current issues, like related with COVID-19 and so on. So it's showing that you are having the right mindset. You're thinking about your environment and showing then really a pioneer and agile mindset. That you're so actively thinking about your environment, about society, and what can be done there, what are the issues there. And I think that's really a really important key capability that you have that, and you should keep that. And that's really important that you stay there curious, think about the topic, and always place those ugly and unpleasant questions. That's the right way to solve the problems in our society at the end of the day. So at this point, many, many thanks. There are a lot of different ideas out there and projects, and already congratulations to the winners, I would say.
Thank you, Mr. Weiss, and thank you again for being part of this jury and taking the time to review the projects and judging them. Our next jury member comes from Bayern Innovativ. Bayern Innovativ is an institution formed by the Bavarian government, which tries to foster innovation and especially digitalization in Bavaria. And unfortunately, Dr. Susan Lindner from Bayern Innovativ can't be with us tonight, but she also sent us a statement, and let's hear it from her.
Hello, dear Markus Faltermeier, Dear other jury members, unfortunately, I'm not able to join the jury meeting. That's why I decided to send a video message. My name is Susan Lindner. I'm head of digitalization at Bayern Innovativ GmbH and as well responsible for the ZDB competency networks and ThinkNets. ZDB stands for Center of Digitalization Bavaria. We are sponsoring partner of this hackathon, and I'm very happy to have this networking event together with the America House Munich, Bavarian Center for Transatlantic Relations. Why do we engage in this project? Digitalization is more than digitization. Mainly well-educated and engaged people are able to think behind the scene and bring ideas to life. Coding skills in new and future-oriented technologies are necessary for that. The practical application combination of technologies, processes, and ideas based on the application of the necessary skills is essential for the development and implementation of new and innovative business or social. And maybe some of the team members in this hackathon will work later in our beautiful Bavarian country and hopefully in the innovative small or medium companies or one of the larger enterprises in Bavaria. For me personally, it was very inspiring to follow the different application videos and short summaries of various social topics and the team selected. And as well the broad bandwidth of selected coding platforms and technologies. My special thanks to each team for that. I could feel the inspiration and the passion behind each team. But as jury member, it was my task to find a personal ranking following the defined criteria. I have 4 favorites, 2 couples with the always same ranking in the couple. My first couple with my highest rankings are both health applications. On the one hand, it's Mom's Buddy, a chatbot solution which in my opinion is multidimensional and already very good realized. And existing cloud technologies are well used and in these times, sick disease and misfeelings can supported by apps and remote support very well, in my opinion. The use case for pregnant women is very interesting and realistic. The second team with the same ranking, in my opinion, is Telescopium. It's a great idea with potential of broad usage if the implementation would be a step ahead in the near future. A few days ago, after my ranking, I've heard an interview with an expert who explained that, for instance, smokers are impaired to see enough details. So exactly the same use case was described as the app Telescopium will support to find disease of different people in their eyes. My second couple was with a bit less points. On the one hand side is Glee Times, a platform for kids where news are prepared in a more positively way to give kids a feeling that the world is not that bad as sometimes in the news they can hear. And with reading functions and acceleration, in my opinion, it's a great idea and simple implemented. On the other hand side, with the same ranking is the app and solution Angel. The use case for the permanent work in the home office is a very good idea. already well implemented. Maybe the data protection topics and the constant camera monitoring is not, for everyone wants to have this. And I hope that the team finds an answer for this, for my question. Yeah. With that, I would like to say thank you to all the teams who participated. Thanks to America House Munich, Bavarian Center for Transatlantic Relations, asking for partnership and being a jury member. Have a nice evening, and hopefully in the near future we will have a chance to network further and see some of the projects successfully implemented or transferred. Good luck, all the best, and please stay healthy.
Thank you, Ms. Lindner. And now our next jury member comes from another institution, which is actually very close by to the America House. It's Dr. Michael Stockel. He's from the Digital Products School located at the Unternehmertum, the Technical University of Munich. And I'm really proud that you could be part of the jury. And let's hear it from you. What do you have to say, Michael or Michael?
Hi. Yeah, first of all, I'm not a doctor. So yes, I'm working for Unternehmertum. I had the Digital Product School. We are a 3-month program to empower the next generation of digital product makers. Therefore, when I was asked whether I want to join this whole hackathon, it basically fits perfectly in our mission. And I saw a lot of cool applications, really well implemented. And I see actually potential with some to further be developed and actually help people. Yeah, I would maybe highlight 2 or 3. For me, Supply 19 was a really good problem solution fit, and so I saw a clear problem. Really nice and easy solution, which is in the App Store. You can try it out. That was pretty cool. Another really quite advanced solution I saw was Wavy. For me, it sounds like it's something which might work. And there's a lot of ambition in this project. Might be a little bit with some hurdles in the digital health sector, but something I really see potential with. Yeah, and last but not least, I like the Feminist Action Board because I think it's a really important topic, and for me the solution was spot on to first of all create awareness for this important topic. Yeah, that's my highlights. It was a pleasure to actually first support some of you. So some of you took the opportunity to talk with me one-on-one. It was cool to see the projects and what's going on, and also judging was really nice because of all these cool applications you created. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Michael. And last but not least, let me introduce to you John Stubbs. He's the Public Affairs Officer at the US General Consulate in Munich, our main partner, our main sponsor for this hackathon. And he can't be with us tonight because he has another appointment, but he also sent a video statement, and let's hear it from him.
Hi, my name is John Stubbs, and I'm the Consul for Public Affairs here at the US Consulate General in Munich. The US Mission to Germany is a proud co-sponsor of the hackathon In Code We Trust, as we believe in the creative spirit of young people in Bavaria and all around the world. We're also a strong supporter of innovation, creativity, and inspiring and encouraging the world's next great innovators. When we launched the hackathon together with our friends at America House in Munich, during Transatlantic Innovation Week, we hope to see that interest among youth in Bavaria. With more than 100 participants and dozens of applications, I think it's safe to say that you are interested. These are challenging times, full of complex problems. We face a global pandemic, the very tangible effects of climate change and environmental pollution, as well as widespread disinformation and even cyber attacks, all at the same time. With these challenges in mind, we ask you to come up with clever and original software-based solutions, or what we called responsible innovation for a flourishing society. And that's what you did. Of course, with your convincing pitches, you've made life hard on all of the judges. But I think I've made up my mind. But before I reveal my top choice, let me say a couple of words of gratitude to some great partners. Huge thanks go to our corporate and academic partners: America House Munich, Bayern Innovativ, Intel, the Munich Innovation Ecosystem, the Reddy School of Digital Integration, Siemens, Texas Instruments, Universität der Bundeswehr München, and Unternehmertum. Thank you so much. We could not have done it without you. We are also looking forward to next year's Transatlantic Innovation Week. But now, without further ado, let me disclose what my favorite hackathon entry is. It's Angel, the web-based extension to monitor our health. We found it creative, articulate, and timely, especially given how much time we spend in front of our computers these days. Congratulations and thank you to all of the applicants for your ideas and your passion to solve some of the world's most complex problems. From all of us at the U.S. Consulate General here in Munich and the United States Mission to Germany, we hope to see you again at a future event, and keep innovating.
Thanks, John. So thanks actually to everyone from the jury for the efforts that you made during the last 10 days to review all that material. It was a lot of work, a lot of time that you put into it, so thank you very much for helping us out. We greatly appreciate that you found the time in your busy schedules. And what I find really interesting is that a lot of you actually found different things in different applications interesting. And this is, I think, what makes up the whole idea of the hackathon, that we get inspired by different ideas, that we value different things. And I'm really excited about announcing the winners. And it's going to be a close call. That much I can tell you right now. We will start the awards with some honorable mentions. We received a couple of projects that actually did not fully meet all requirements, but we thought these projects are actually so good, they deserve some kind of appreciation. And I really like to thank Texas Instruments. They actually offered a small gift for those projects that do not fully meet the requirements, but are still really valuable tools or applications, or at least prototypes that are still in development. If you are interested in informing yourself about these projects, I'd like you to scroll down on your YouTube page, and in the text description of the live stream, you'll find links to all the different projects that I'm going to mention right now. So among these honorable mentions is QBreak, a software solution in digital health that wants to help in avoiding overcrowding in public spaces, in particular in spaces related to healthcare. Another solution that was highly ranked by the jury is Supply19. I think it was mentioned by one of the jurors here, actually. An application that helps to verify information that is supposed to make sure that you can trust the information that you receive via various sources. Another application that was very successful or very good is CleTimes. It was also mentioned, I think, by Susan Lindner. It is an application that will provide a space for news developed specifically for younger people, for children. Avoid Infection is another application or software solution. It wants to sensitize young people for preventive measures in connection with respiratory infections. Again, another application that is in the field of digital health and is probably inspired by the still ongoing COVID-19 crisis. And last but not least, from these projects, and it also was mentioned a couple of times by the jury, is Telescopium. Telescopium is a mobile application that applies high-level computer vision techniques to do real-time diagnostics based on eye situations. So another really, really interesting project. Congratulations to all of you, and we wish you all the best for your future. But let's move on to our main categories. The prospective frontrunner, and sorry to interrupt this, I just try to keep the tension. I just want to make sure that also those projects that I'm mentioning right now, you'll find the information on that also in the text description under your live stream link or your live stream view. The frontrunner in the cybersecurity category is the appropriately termed project Cybersecurity, which cares for the basal security needs and issues of private data. It is actually very appropriate in the age of GDPR. So take a look at the website and check out cybersecurity. In our second category, environment and climate, the prospective winning application is Frappe, I hope I pronounced it correctly, a project targeting the ongoing food wastage by keeping track of everything each user has in his or her fridge. And our final category, and we're getting close to announcing the final winners of our hackathon, is digital health. And we had by far the most submissions in this category, probably due to the COVID-19 pandemic that we all have to deal with. Since the frontrunners in this category are also the frontrunners in their overall competition, we will announce them all together. So to build up the tension a little bit more, we'd like to give both teams the opportunity to showcase their projects here. At first, we will see a video pitch for the application Angel, a Chrome extension that keeps you accountable and helps you manage your stress levels. Let's take a look at this.
Imagine working from home. You might imagine something picturesque. Maybe it's something like these clips. Maybe with a cup of coffee and bountiful motivation at hand. More often than not, working from home brings more disadvantages and looks something like these pictures. Distractions are more prevalent, bad habits are easily formed, and a general sense of unhappiness can bubble. In many cultures, angels or variations of are beings who nurture and help. We often relate angels to those we love. Maybe mothers, a grandparent, or a best friend. We thought that having an angel beside oneself at all times was important. That's why we created our own angel. We wanted to be able to protect and help people from falling into the bad traps of working from home. Angel monitors your posture, tiredness, distraction, and activeness. With Angel, you can also assess your physical and mental health with a quiz.
Here is our site, and we have all the demo features on our site directly. So we can test out Angel right here. So for example, if I have bad posture, if I bend down, like if I slouch, then the screen will blur and I can't work. And if I get distracted by my phone, like I'm doing right now, it should, yeah, are you still there? It thinks I'm distracted. And then maybe if I act a little sleepy like this, it might alert me about, yeah, you might want to head to bed, you're looking a bit tired. And so like those are all features that maintain the user's health. And so another main features are daily quiz, so that you can tell Angel about like any like health issues you might be having, mental and physical. And so here you can vent out all your feelings. So for example, I got to meet my sister, maybe this happened during my day, it's like in my diary.
Angel also has a feature where you can select some part of your body that you're feeling uncomfortable in. In this case, I'm feeling uncomfortable in the head, I have a headache, and it'll tell you what your problem could be. You can also click the Find Out More button to see more information on Google. Angel also gives you a quote of the day relating to what you've written in your diary, and in this case, this quote is relating to the sister, which is your best friend.
And so we made this into a very easy to use Chrome extension, and so it can be used across multiple sites. And so for example, let me test the pose feature, the posture, yeah, and it works. And let me test the distracted feature, let me look at my phone here. Yep, there it is. Are you getting distracted? And let me act a little tired. I might want to go to sleep. Yep, there it is. Maybe it's time to head to bed. And after 30 seconds, it will obviously send an alert that I should exercise. So I made it 30 seconds, but normally it would be 30 minutes. Over there it is. So that people can exercise after 30 minutes if they're in front of the computer screen the entire time. . 。
So thank you to the team who submitted the project Angel. And now it's time to review the second team that's basically in the final of our award ceremony. And it's my honor to have the members of the team here with us tonight. They're going to pitch their projects live. So Steve, are you with us? And Tui, I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Yes, good evening, and thank you everyone for this wonderful evening. Thank you for all the great speeches. Tui is not here, so I will do it now by myself. I cannot share my screen, but first of all, I want to say that we are focusing in the cardiovascular disease space, and we all know that by COVID-19, that the effects of COVID-19 has a lot of effects in cardiovascular disease space. And we all know that a lot of treatment in cardiovascular disease is based on physical fitness. But most of the based stress is that there's no evidence-based treatment available to retrain behavior and lower stress. And the consequence is that you get like chest pain, thickness of chest, and heart pain. If we look to Germany, more than 3 million people have angina pectoris, and it's a kind of way of chest pain. And that is also the reason why we really want to help them, because stress is a major topic, and a lot of cardiovascular disease space are also focusing on this. And we from Wavy we will help heart patients to control and reduce the stress by measuring individual stress and provide relaxing exercise. So I know it's really a bit hard to do live demos, but I want to do it. So we have here the wearable. We make a raw connection with the Garmin wearable. So that means that we get a raw data. We make a connection with the SDK. I already couple my Garmin with the application. And then the nice thing is that with Wavy, you can make your own playlist of songs that you want to use. You can select them. And what we are doing is that with our wearable, we retrain the behavior. So in a problem in the digital healthcare is that most of the application is based on everyone. And we really have to stop with that, because if you have like cardiovascular disease, it means that you are not on the average level. So this is also a message that I want to send you, that we really have to focus more on individual and personalized medicine. So in our application, we can use the data to make a health profile from you as a user, and also really understand what is your stress level. So when your stress is going up, you can do like a relaxation exercise based on music and biofeedback, whereby your brain will be retrained by the music. So I will now start the exercise. Yeah, I know it's a little bit hard now, but normally you will use your plug-in ORS, and that means that the music will be changed on your biofeedback. And also we made a kind of a voice chatbot where you can say, for example, to your diary, how are you feeling today? You can give the symptoms, and based on the quantitative and qualitative data, we can really help you to give like a personalized medicine, and also share that with your cardiovascular and your cardiologist. And the main great thing that I want to say is that we are setting up a medical device trial together with Jena and Alanga and the FAU to really help a lot of cardiovascular disease patients, because it is needed. And that is also why we make a part of our application in this hackathon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. That was very exciting. Thank you for your presentation. And now it's actually time to announce the winners. And I already mentioned the two teams that are fighting for the overall first place are Wavy, which we just heard from Steve, and Angel. So which one is it? The overall winner of In Code We Trust, Responsible Innovation for a Flourishing Society is, and I would like to say drum roll, please, but unfortunately we don't have a drummer here because we still have COVID-19 regulations going on. But anyways, the winner is Wavy. Congratulations, Steve. Hey, you're still here with us. So since you're still here with us, maybe you can actually say 2 or 3 words what you think about this. So you actually won, just to make sure that we get everything straight, you won the Digital Health Device Prize, first place, and the overall first place. So congratulations for this.
That's amazing. My stress level was going up like crazy. So, okay. Yeah, I really want to thank you, everyone. I think digital space is a really major topic. And I'm really glad that also the Germany government are really seeing this, for example, by introducing the DiGA. I think it's a major topic that Germany is really one of the most country that's focusing on digital space. And I think it's also a really great thing for a lot of startups that want to go to Germany to focus on a digital space. And I also really want to thank you, all the people that make this hackathon possible. It is a really nice journey, and also we learn a lot. So thank you a lot for that.
Well, thank you again, Steve. Thank everyone. I'd like to thank every one of you who handed in projects and who participated in this hackathon. Congratulations again, Steve. Congratulations also to Angel for the runner-up prize. Congratulations to all the other participants and team members who won honorable mentions. It's time for me now to again thank everyone involved for making this possible. The teams at America House, the US Consulate, Siemens, Texas Instruments, Intel, Bayern Innovativ, and all other partners. Thank you very, very much, and thank you for watching. Now, I wish every one of you a great night. Go out to the beer garden, have a beer or a water or whatever you like to drink, and enjoy your summer. Stay healthy and stay with us, and watch our website for new and interesting projects at www.americahaus.de. Have a great one. Bye-bye.